Hello, I'm Mario Marin. I'm owner of Red Planet Muay Thai, and today we're going to discuss the uppercut. We've been working mostly footwork throughout this month, or I should say throughout September, but because I have an uppercut bag, I've been working the uppercut a lot. And having an uppercut bag really helps my students, my fighters, anybody that trains with me to really correct the angles of their uppercuts. Because if you don't, you'll feel it in the wrist. You know, a lot of people say, oh, it feels weird. And yeah, it feels weird because you're hitting it wrong, right? So we're going to discuss the uppercuts. And the first question that usually I get is, how do you throw an uppercut? But the answer is only simple if your experience is just like very linear. It's like one thing that you've learned. You know, I see a lot of guys, this is how you throw an uppercut. No. There are many ways to throw an uppercut. It depends on angle, it depends on your posture, it depends on the distance. So you want to learn the fundamental to throwing an uppercut. And then you want to learn the different ways of throwing an uppercut. So we're going to go through a couple of fundamentals, concepts, and various different ways of doing it so that you have a larger repertoire, larger arsenal of uppercuts. So I am here with my uppercut bag. This is one style of uppercut bags. There are a few different styles of uppercut bags. I like this one a lot. I like them all, to be honest. If I could have them all, I would have them all. I love throwing uppercuts. I think that uppercuts is a great power punch, and it's a very useful punch in Muay Thai. Focusing on it with this particular bag is a lot of fun. So I'm going to show you, basically demonstrate different uppercuts. So one of the things you want to learn as you pick up the boxing aspect of your Muay Thai is how to be relaxed with your punches and be able to just be very snappy and quick and precise, as compared to just having this one simple, generic, gigantic power uppercut. Because sometimes combinations will be more effective than that one shot, which if it lands will be great, but if it misses, really puts you in a bad position. So this uppercut is not done with any particular footwork. You just want to stand in your stance here, okay? Muay Thai stance, okay? You should already know what this looks like if you're watching my videos. If not, we can look up any video that you want for your typical Muay Thai stances. They do vary, but we're not going to go into that right now. So you're in your stance here, and your hands are up. And I'm in a relatively close position. So I am working first a close range uppercut. This is an uppercut that ideally I would do in the clinch already. I'm already in the clinch, okay? Boxers will practice this in a low stance. They get low like this. But like I said, I don't want to get low when I'm in the clinch area. It will just make it easier to break my posture. So I practice this upright, and I just practice here, just keeping the shoulders low, right? Don't be up, shrugged up like this. Keep it low. And just work with your hands in front of your face, like so. Dropping the elbow to your ribs and popping the punch up by turning your waist. Pop. Nice and short. Okay. Here. Boom. I won't hit it with this hand because, as most of you know, it's no good. But with this hand, okay, drop, punch. I'm not moving my feet. I'm not pivoting. I'm not doing anything like that. It's nice and short and quick. Pop. Pop. Here, stay relaxed, boom, boom, pop, 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 you know. You can do two at a time, boom, boom, okay, boom, boom. So that was the short punch, short uppercut, okay. So now we're gonna do long range uppercut. Long range uppercut happens when you're in your space where you can throw your 1-2, your jab, your cross, your straight right, however you want to call it, right? So if I'm out here, there's limits to how far I can be from my opponent to land this uppercut. I can't be in a position where I'm so far out that I have to really extend my shoulder into the jab, because if I do, I'll be able to reach, but if they pull back even a little bit, I'll miss, for one, and two, I'm extremely open, okay? The route that it takes to get there, because it's curved, is a little slower, and there's all this space for counter punching. So with uppercuts, you want to be quick and precise. So you want to limit how much you open your arm for an uppercut. So typically you won't throw an uppercut from that far range, but I can throw it from a little closer here, okay, where I can pop my jab out in the right distance, okay. So I can jab here. You see that my shoulder and my punch is not fully committed. So if I jab from here, it's gonna hit pretty tough, right? It's gonna be a lot of penetration through. But I'm not going to fully extend my punch because I don't want to knock the head back so far back. So it's a nice quick jab from where I'm at here. I'm here, boom, 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 right? I can jab from here, but it's not a full on, you know, I can jab from back here too, bang. And I didn't even move my feet in this one. I'm not moving my feet, boom, and I can reach. Even a little further, bang, I can reach. Even a little further, bang, I can reach. But I'm not in a position to follow with an uppercut. I can follow with a straight right, I can reach, right, without moving. But I can't follow with an uppercut, I can't reach. So you must be a little closer for the long uppercut. You must know that there's a difference in range. You must know when you're in that range and when you're not, so that you don't throw this big punch that if you're too far away and you're gonna miss, you're gonna get counter punched. So here I can throw it where I can still throw my jab, boom, but it's short. It's a short jab, short and quick. Okay, I'm here, hands here, pop. Okay, right? Relax my shoulders, boom, right? I can reach. I can also reach with my uppercut, boom. It's a longer uppercut, right? I'm not so close, so my arm has to be a little bit more open, right? Boom, boom, long uppercut, just like so. Okay, elbow in, nice and straight. Nice straight line, not 45 degrees, straight when you go for the chin, okay? Getting used to this elbow being centered is really critical. Most people have a problem with this. Most people uppercut like this, right? And this bag will correct you because it forces you to flatten your knuckles, okay? So this is a good bag for that. So we're here, jab, uppercut. Now, if I want to uppercut with the lead hand, I can also do that. If I can reach here, boom, boom, same thing, boom, boom. When I do this combination, this jab to uppercut with the same hand, boom. As I return my hand, I dip my opposite shoulder forward. This will allow me to load my uppercut a bit for added power. Boom. Okay, jab, boom. Pop, 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 pop. I can also do it with less body movement to be quicker, more of an arm punch. Pop, 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 pop. And that will be a faster, though less powerful version, okay? So, long range distance, much wider, so you must be very quick. Also, if I jab, if I arm punch, typically I bring the hand straight into the chambered position. But if I'm going to load up, I bring it into protective position first, and then I uppercut, okay, because it's longer. Therefore, I have more dangers of counter punching. So I must be more defensive. So two ranges of uppercuts. Short range, in the pocket, boom, right? Boom. Don't put too much body mechanic to it. Be nice and quick and precise. Pop, okay, pop. Smooth. The angle of the uppercuts are a huge problem that I see with a lot of people. So how to land on the bag, okay? If you see anybody going like this, they're wrong, okay? They should not go through and up. This is not what you do. This is not a good way to land. This is not a powerful, strong, solid punch. You want to land so that the force goes through the bag into the top of the wall. That's where you're aiming. The force through in a line. Wherever the bone, wherever that lands, okay, when I land, my bone has an angle based on my distance, right? Whatever that angle is, the force, you should imagine it shooting straight down the bone, through the knuckles in that direction. And that's where you go, so that it goes straight through, straight into the bag. Okay, you shouldn't scoop out like that. Straight in, solid, that is a knockout punch. Okay, when you go like this is the same as those people that throw those slappy hooks. Okay, sorry. I know that some good fighters that maybe they do it. I hate those kind of slappy punches, okay? I don't think that I think you can do better, all right? So, through, boom. Doesn't matter what the range is. If I'm out here, okay, boom. Straight through, inside. You're aiming to the center of the bag. You're aiming to destroy the middle of the bag, like Van Damme, Dim Mak, when he broke the bottom brick. You're trying to explode the heart, right? That's what you want to do. You want to reach that deep into the center, okay? So you're not aiming here, you're aiming through to the center, okay? That means that your angle must be precise. If you start to go like this, then that means your power just went into outer space, but you're not fighting aliens. Your target is right here, destroying the inside. That's how you want to land, okay? It doesn't matter what range it is. If I'm up here, bang, right? So another thing, very important, the return of the uppercut is super important to drill. It is important to drill the return of the uppercut. Here, punch, and exactly returns in the same way that you went out. Boom, 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 boom. Not boom, and then you pause and then you go here, right? That pause is where you get countered, right? I see a lot of people, hit the bag and they're like, bah. No, that's not the completed punch. Their punch is not complete if you just, and then you hold it and then you bring it down here, or you go, and then you're hanging out and then you bring, no. Boom, whoop, boom, whoop, whoop. That's how you want it to go. You want it to have this U shape. Doesn't matter what angle it is. Pop, right? That means that my punch is going straight through, then returns, same angle. So that's your general basics to the uppercut. It's a great punch, but in order to land it solid, to really learn how to land it solid, you need a bag like this, some type of bag that you can hit underneath. The big ball bags, the water bags, those are good too. If you pick up the height of a teardrop bag, you can use that to uppercut, to practice your uppercuts, right? You want a nice kind of rounded bottom so that you can land nice and flush, and it'll help you correct the angles of your punches. Remember, uppercuts, you don't want, if you're here, you don't want 45-degree angle. The only time you hit 45-degree angle is, and we'll cover this more in the body shot range. We have various body shots. There's body hook, there's body uppercut. And the body uppercut is more of a 45-degree punch. However, when going for the chin, going for the belly even, right? You have to get used to seeing this line cutting you in half, just like this, right? Elbow in, okay? So if you're here, and I do uppercut, boom. Elbow in, not elbow out like this, okay? Boom, 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 boom. That's with no body, right? With body, boom, 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 boom. That's with body, okay? With body, without body. Short, boxing style, low, slow, pop, right? Pop, nice and crisp, pop, right? No body, no footwork, boop, no pivoting, boop, okay? Different styles, different versions, different uses. So that's a general rundown of the uppercuts. We'll be working on that a lot in my gym because I love throwing uppercuts. I have good power with them. I like how they feel, and I try to pass that on to my students. Of course, you have to develop each student individually and pass on just what you can. Everybody will gravitate to what works best for them. Thank you very much. I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial, and we will see you soon.